Okay, so what did I learn today? So I just started this guy named Stephan Schwarzman's book. He wrote a couple of years ago. Stephan Schwarzman is the co-founder and CEO of an investment firm called Blackstone, and it seems like he has a pretty interesting backstory according to what I've read so far. So something super interesting about him, he had a pretty traditional background for the CEO of an investment firm type. But what was super interesting is after his freshman year, in his undergraduate, he said, I want something that's not the traditional summer job. So what he did was, he said, maybe I want to go spend a summer at sea, going to all these crazy lands and just living the sailor's life, even though it seems like he had had no experience with that kind of stuff before. So what he did is he went to the Longshoremen's Union, said, hey, could I have a job? They're like, no, sorry, go somewhere else. He went to another place. He ultimately ended up getting a gig there. Basically on the job posting board, what it said was destination unknown. So he asked the receptionist, what does destination unknown mean? And she said, well, you're going to find out once you're on the boat and you pass this certain bridge. If the boat goes left, you're going this way to Canada. If it goes straight, you're going to the Caribbean. And if it goes right, it's going somewhere else. So he's like, well, that's pretty interesting. So he took that job and he just spent that job and another job. So all summer, basically, he's just traveling wherever the job took him overseas and just living it like that and doing that non-traditional summer job. So that's cool. I think what was interesting for me was that even though it seemed like he had this ambition and trajectory, he's not taking anything too seriously, and he much prefers some adventure and excitement rather than trying to play by the book to get to somewhere that he maybe wants to go. So maybe it's just the fact that he wanted to do something exciting and stay interesting, which I think is something real interesting. Just stay interesting. Be interesting and do fun and interesting things. Have an adventure. Don't need to take life so seriously all the time. Even in the middle of a specific goal that you have in mind and you're on that track, don't be afraid to shake it up. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It's my fact for today.